welcome back, welcome back to the first ever yapping session with me. Y'all, welcome. I'm so excited. Guys, it's gonna be a little lengthy one. So get you a little drinky drink, get you a little tea, okay? Get you a little something to sip on. We'll actually get you a notebook and a pen because we're gonna be spitting some good advice. Like I've always been told you give really good advice. Always the people who never take their own advice that give good advice. Like, am I wrong? But that changed. We're not that person anymore. Like every single advice that I'm giving, I'm definitely taking it for myself. I've definitely applied it to my life. So I'm just not giving advice just to give it. Okay, this is your big sis giving you big sister advice. Okay? That's the vibes I want to give. Like I want to give big sister giving you advice. And I'm old enough, so don't even try to come for me. Don't try to little girl me. Okay? I'm grown. I'm grown. Yo, this scarf got beef with me. Like, I don't know why I continue to wear my scarves like this. Take everything with a grain of salt, guys, and get cozy because we're gonna yap. We're gonna talk. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Meek. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. Welcome to the first ever episode of Real Talk with Meek. Y'all, this is going to be a series on my channel where we just yap, okay? We're going to talk about self-development. We're going to talk about growth. We're going to talk about endless topics, the moon, the sun, the stars, the earth. Okay, we're going to talk about all of that. You name it, baby, we're going to talk about it. In the future, I will have guests, and this is just a yapping series. Okay, have you ever felt like life is happening to you and not for you? Yeah, we've all been there, and trust me, like I feel like this is definitely a topic that we all can relate to. I've definitely been on this journey. I would say ever since I've hit my 20s, I've definitely have reclaimed my power, guys. And I just want to share with you guys and give you insight on where you can start. Today we're talking about reclaiming your power. Let's just break it down real quick, y'all. What is the definition of power? Let me read it for y'all. Power is the ability to act or produce an effect or the possession of control over others. But the literal meaning of it, if you sum it up, y'all, it means to be able. Yeah, there's no better time to talk about reclaiming your power because it's a new year, y'all. Like, and give you guys some advice, some motivation. And new year brings new goals, new resolutions, a new mindset shift, just reflecting on the year before and things we want to change. And essentially just making sure that no matter what it is that life throws at us, that we're going to be okay. We're going to be able to push through it. Reclaiming my power has definitely been one of the hardest lessons I've learned in my entire life because it was just so much work that needed to be done. And like the work never stops, guys, because it's not something that is going to happen overnight. And honestly, it just differs for everybody in terms of reclaiming your power and who you are. Some people got a thick book of things that they need to work on before they reclaim their power and things that they need to go through. I feel like also every day we are reclaiming our power, like I said. When we wake up and what we choose, like the day that we choose to have, setting our intentions every day, given. Think about it. Healing is not linear. Like one day you're going to wake up and you're going to think you're fine, right? You're going through your day, ha ha ha, hee hee hee, and then something triggers you. How are we going to let that moment define us? Like, how are we going to take the things that we have learned to heal? How are we going to apply that to that trigger? Life is just one big ball game full of lessons. If you're not constantly growing, if you're not constantly learning, if you're not even going through things in life, like you should be scared because we all go through things. Like nobody has it good all the time. Like even the people that you think do, nobody does. when things are not going your way. It's okay to be in that funk. Like maybe you're in a funk because you need to slow down. But what you're not going to do is sit in that funk forever. Life was never meant for us to be miserable. It was never meant for us to be always down. And like I said, the things that you go through in life, they don't define you. Your trauma doesn't define you. Other people don't define you. You define yourself. It's your mindset and what you choose to do to come out of these things and want what's best for yourself. It's up to you to choose your peace. It's up to you to want better. It's up to you to want to grow and learn. Go through whatever it is and then just grasp your power. Okay, grasp it like I'm okay. Once you have built that mindset shift of knowing who you are and knowing when to reclaim your power, knowing how to get through the funks, pushing yourself and disciplining yourself and pushing yourself to your highest limits. Nobody could ever tell you anything, y'all. Literally be so unstoppable. It's only the second day out here. We're only in the second month of 2025, y'all. So go ahead, get you a notebook, get you a pen, start from the top. 2024, I'm not gonna lie, was a really rough year for me, y'all. And there's definitely have been times where it was so hard for me to just get out of a lot of things that were negatively impacting my life. And I definitely had to figure out and get to the core and learn to build this strength in a sense of owning my own power and not allowing life to beat me up to the point where I'm not, doing the things that I need to be doing. True power is rooted in our connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Having that connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Faith is definitely the core of it all. We're not all meant to take the same path in life. And power, like I said, is not things that are around us. It's not from people. It's something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us. So your power is in your resilience. Your power is in your patience. Your trust in the wisdom of Allah's plan starts with figuring out where you lost your power. A quick experience with you guys just to make it more personal and an example where I felt like I lost my power in life. So definitely growing up, I feel like this definitely stems from childhood and stuff like that. I was a real bad people pleaser, y'all. Yeah, it was really, really, really rough. Like it was to the point where I wanted validation. I would just do things to please others. I would never put myself first. I would put my power in the hands of others. And when I tell you, y'all, that was self-destruction to myself. That's an example of think of where you felt like you lost your power. You need to let go of what no longer serves you. Bad habits, that you have, that self-doubt. It's a relationship, whether it's a friend, whether it's a like whatever it is that is stopping you from becoming your best self and figuring out solutions to those things. And I know that's easier said than done, y'all, but you really got to want it for yourself. Number two is setting boundaries, y'all. It's very, very important, especially as we get older. What we allow, how we allow those around us to treat us, what pushes you beyond your uncomfortability. Nobody knows you the way you know yourself. So only you can speak up for yourself. And it makes the biggest difference in your mental and your growth when you do that. So once you set them boundaries, stand on business. Stepping back for? Why? Why you gonna take 5 steps forward, take 10 steps back? No, 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 no. We don't do that. We don't do that because that is just self-sabotaging to your growth, to your character, who you are as a person. We don't want that for you. Choose your peace, y'all. Put you first, okay? I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first. Yeah, literally when Cookie Lion said that, she was reclaiming her power, y'all. Like, are you crazy? I gotta put me first, Lucius. I'm tired, Lucius. She been through all of that, y'all. And then one day it just clicked. She was like, I gotta put me first, Lucius. I can't do this with you no more. And I love that for her. Go ahead, girl. Reclaim your power. Because Lucius, you gave it to him to begin with. And you shouldn't have. Because what did you do? You didn't set boundaries when you knew you should have. So just listen to your gut when you're in those situations and put you first. It's 2025, baby. Another key point we're going to pivot into after that is it kind of relates to setting boundaries is definitely speaking up for yourself. Is your power is basically in your voice. You speaking up, advocating for yourself, telling people for what it is, no sugarcoating. Go out there and don't let others belittle you. Literally speak your mind. Yeah, like basically speak your truth, okay? Y'all, invest in yourself. There's just so many ways you can invest in yourself. It just all depends on what you want. What do you want? It's not that simple. It is that simple. It doesn't always have to be like materialistic things. Like having people around you that want what's best for you is so important. People that remind you and hold you accountable. Okay, putting energy and putting time and putting work into your relationships and having those bonds and invest in that. That also itself is an investment. If you need therapy, go to therapy. Like if God has given you the opportunity, if he has given you the opportunity and he has given you those resources, you need to use them. Invest in yourself, reading and learning your education and broadening your perspective. Read a lot. Like I feel like reading and educating yourself is something that everybody should do. Like we are continuously always growing. Like we could always learn more in life. Like we don't know everything. Like trust me, not everybody knows everything. I feel like also like recording like your progress, whether you journal or whether you write it in your phone or you save them for later to reflect on, your progress, feeling so confident in what you know. Your brain is literally wired the way you want it to be, y'all. Like, so speak life into yourself. Tell yourself, even when you don't feel like in that moment or in that funk or in that test or trial that you're going through in life, like obviously you're gonna learn lessons from it, but tell yourself like speak life into yourself. You're gonna tell yourself, I'm gonna get through this. I am strong, I am resilient, I am brave. You have to feed yourself those affirmations and those words to your brain so that every single time that you are faced with trial, you know that you will be able to get through it and learn something from it. Once you learn how to master regaining your power, regaining your self worth, your self individuality, your character, I feel like nobody could ever take that from you because literally it will make the biggest difference, like I said. Never doubting that where he's taking you is, not where you're meant to be. We're all going to go through different paths in life. Some might get there quickly. Some he might, make you take a few stops. He might present this lesson to you. He presented it to you. Keep presenting it to you until you're like, "Oh, I get it now." Yeah. I'm telling you, don't waste no time. Don't worry about the outside noise. You gotta lock in. You gotta want it so bad. You want that mental, you want that mental clarity, emotional intelligence to the point where when you know that you should be showing up for yourself. You can't use that self awareness. You want that? You gotta push for it. You gotta work hard. Because a lot of times, like I said, we let our subconscious mind tell us otherwise. It's so easy to sit and tell yourself like all the negative things about yourself. It's so easy, guys. So never let any circumstance, never let any person, any human being on this earth feel like they have power over you. Stay bold, stay true to yourself, and keep reclaiming your power. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode, and I hope to see you guys real soon and connect with you guys. And definitely drop down below topics or what you guys want to hear, what we want to talk about, and what you are interested into hearing me yap about. So, bye.